Good morning, everyone. How are you? I hope everybody is fine. So now, I think we have started with the chapter solar system. Yes. So we are already done with the 8 planets. Do you know what is our today's topic? Our today's topic is the celestial bodies. So this is our today's topic. So what do you mean by celestial bodies? Celestial bodies. What do you mean by celestial bodies? So every object that you see in the sky that is shine and bright are known as the celestial objects. So like you see stars every day, means every night you see the stars, right? And there's a famous rhyme on it. Twinkle, twinkle, little star, how I wonder what you are. Up above the world so high, like a diamond in the sky. So, why we wonder? We actually wonder, isn't it? Do you know what these are? These are all the celestial objects or the celestial bodies. So, these stars are actually the huge ball of hot gases. Okay, but why they appear so tiny to us? Do you know why? Because these are far away from us. That's why they appear so tiny and small. But in real, they are so huge. And you know what? Sun is the closest star to Earth. That's why it appears big than the other stars. Okay, so now we are going to learn about stars. So, what are stars? I just told. Stars are huge ball of hot gases. Okay. So, how does they look actually? You feel like this. They look very tiny and it's so far from us. That's why they look like they're twinkling. Okay, but actually they're emitting their own heat and light. They have their own heat and light which they emit. Okay, do you know what? Actually, these stars, one day they die. When they die? When they're completely burnt up with all the gases, they die. Okay, so now these stars, there is one more thing. When these stars like are in a group and they form a pattern, that is known as constellations. Okay, constellations. A group of stars forming a pattern. So there are a lot of constellations in the sky. Okay. So what are do you know the names of the constellations? I'll let you know. So there are actually a lot of constellations. Okay, but just now I'm going to give you only 3 examples. Okay, so first one I will do Orion. Okay, what is Orion? It looks like a hunter. So it is also called as the hunter. Can you see this? So this is called Orion or the hunter. Okay. There is one more constellations also. So this is your first one. I'm telling this is Orion or the hunter. I'm telling about one more constellation now. What's that? That is your Ursa Major. So these are the common constellations that we see generally in the night sky. So it can be seen in the naked eye or under a telescope. So that is called as, this is called as Ursa Major or the Great Bear. Okay. Now we also have one more that is called as Scorpio or Scorpion. Scorpio or Scorpion. Okay, so did you see that? So this is called Orion or the Hunter. This is your Ursa Major or the Great Bear. This is your Scorpio or Scorpions. These are the three types of constellations that I just drew. But you know what? There are a lot more number of constellations. Okay, and all these constellations, our Earth, the Sun, its 8 planets, these all are, you know what, part of the Milky Way galaxy. So our galaxy name is Milky Way galaxy. You know what? There are billions of galaxies in the space. But what is the name of our galaxy? It is the Milky Way galaxy. Okay. So these are all about the stars and how they form pattern, the constellations. So now we will learn about what? We are going to learn about the satellites. So what are these satellites? Satellites are the celestial objects or the celestial bodies that goes around a planet. Okay, so planet can have either no satellite or one or more satellites. Now our Earth, it has only one natural satellite, that is called Moon. Everybody knows that, right? In the night sky, it is visible, Moon, and sometimes in the daytime also it's visible, right? Okay, so you know what? The satellites can be either artificial or can be natural. So artificial satellites means the satellites made by human beings. Now we human beings make satellites and we send to space to go around different planets. Why? We means what? The scientists, the space scientists that make the satellites and they send the satellites to go around the different planets. Why? Just to learn more, just to know more about them. Okay, so the artificial satellites that go around the Earth, do you know how it helps us? It is actually predicting the weather. It is also helping in getting signals for the mobile phones, the televisions. Okay, so it's actually helping in that. Got it? So now we will learn about the natural satellite of Earth, that is Moon. Yes. So how does it look? Yes, I'll write here. And what I just told you, the celestial bodies that goes around a planet, that is called your satellites. Now Moon is the Earth natural satellite, only natural satellite of Earth. Okay. Now, Moon actually lacks atmosphere. Do you know that? It doesn't have an atmosphere. And the temperature reaches the extremes. Means, in the night, it can reach up to minus 173 degrees Celsius. So, in the night, temperature will be minus 173 degrees Celsius. And do you know in the daytime, what temperature it reaches? In the day, it can reach up to 100 degrees Celsius. Oh my God. That's so high, you know. So, it doesn't have an atmosphere and the temperature reaches extremes. Now, do you know it is so bright, so shiny, but do you know actually it does not have heat and light of its own. The surface of the moon reflects the sunlight that falls on it. Got it? So actually it does not have its own heat and light. Okay, so one more thing. Moon's surface is having lot of holes in it. Do you know what it is called? The holes on the moon's surface are called as craters. So this is all we learned about the other celestial bodies actually, because we are already done with the 8 planets, right? So we learned about star, constellations, satellites and the moon. I hope everybody understood and enjoyed this session. Thank you so much.